What's up, you guys? So, I don't know how, but I went down a rabbit hole on bugs. You know how you go down these rabbit holes and you end up somewhere where you totally didn't expect. But I ended up on these bugs called skin beetles. And apparently, it's these really small beetles that can get into carpet and clothing. And they say if you need to vacuum thoroughly to get rid of them. And I'm like, oh, I haven't vacuumed for a little while. I better vacuum. So I vacuumed my whole house and I sweep the floors. Now I feel clean. And then that brought me to the idea of looking up trashy rooms. And I came across Osmongold reacting to Penguinz reacting to trashy Twitter rooms or streamers' rooms. So I found this video and we're going to watch it and we're going to see how gross these rooms
In the
are.
video. I don't know why. The video is called Most Disgusting Rooms on Twitch.
XQC's room is a mess. It's on LSF. Didn't he just move? It looks like one of those gaming hubs on 4chan back in the day where they...
Alright, well, first of all, it looks like a bunch of fast food boxes. Like McDonald's boxes, you know, when you go to McDonald's and you get a special and then it comes in a box. It looks like he just had, like, just throwing down double quarter pounders and throwing the box in a pile. And, you know, that happens. Sometimes things accumulate, but that looks like a pretty good pile of garbage that you might want to... It's just best to throw it away right away after you're done eating it. And you don't have to worry about a huge mess later on.
They used to compete to outgross each other, so they'd be like cum tributes and a lot of like cigarette ashes, old meals, spills, urine and poop stains and shit.
I don't think that's like I don't remember that. I remember just it was remember the fucking the threads. Post your battle station. And I'm pretty sure in my original video even referred to my setup as a battle station.
Battle stations, that's what it's called. 4chan battle stations.
Not sure. I'm not aware of that.
This is a cool little piece he's got back here.
But yeah, that's XQC.
Oh. That's not
Oh yeah, there's Coca-Cola cups. It's like I think XQC eats a lot of fast food, which is not good for you.
even a big deal. Like everybody acts like this is some massive fucking problem. That's probably only like a week of garbage. Number one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a problem as long as you clean it up. Obviously, you know, because I've seen rooms where people didn't clean it up, it just piles up and piles up and piles up, and then it looks like they're addicted to hoarding, or they have not addicted to hoarding, but it's just gross when you let it accumulate to the point where you can't even move around your bedroom.
One. Number two, it's all in the same place on the floor. You could clean that up in 5 minutes. Less.
Yeah. I have the same problem with my drinking here. I drink a lot of beer, and beer comes in boxes. I toss them in my what I call the mud room, where my washer and dryer are, and they accumulate. They pile up, and I'm like, oh geez, I got to get rid of these boxes. And eventually, I clean it up, and it's gone. Like if you come to my house when I got all these 30-pack empty Bud Light boxes, you're gonna think I'm a nasty, gross hoarder. But then, eventually, I finally clean it up, and it's all gone. So it just takes, just depends when you decide to clean.
It's a beaut.
It's totally
What
fine.
I love streaming from a dumpster.
It's not a
McDonald's.
dumpster, it's just that part of the room is where the trash goes.
It's not a dumpster, but it looks like someone came in and flipped a dumpster upside down, and everything just spilled out into the corner of his room.
Wow.
I think it's time to clean. It's time to clean up.
He makes it sound like it's not him that did it. It's like, wow, a burglar came in and left all of his McDonald's bags on the floor.
Yeah, man, this is messed up.
Bro,
huh?
I can't believe this.
It's right, yeah.
Does he like black out when he's eating McDonald's and forget that he throws it on the floor, so he's always surprised that it's there in the morning? Like, how does that...
Oh, you can even see it. McCafe, McDonald's. There's a McDonald's bag there. Is that all McDonald's? Is that all you eat? Is that XQC, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's time to clean up.
What happened? Like,
I've
he
had that
seems
happen.
as surprised as I am.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
Like, he just disassociates the second he has a filet-o-fish. He
I've had it
dives
happen
around
with
the
my
back of his
beer.
head, just starts
No,
littering.
it's like I've had this happen like in Wendy's. You go to Wendy's and you eat all you go down and like I'll lay down on the floor over there and eat Wendy's. And then I'll pass out on the floor after I eat like all my fries and nuggets. And then I'll wake up and I'll forget that I went to Wendy's, but then I'll remember that I went to Wendy's. And
I forget a lot of things too, especially because, you know, when I'm throwing down the Bud Lights here, the BLs, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I had Wendy's last night. I shouldn't have drove, which I usually don't drive, but sometimes I do, but I've been getting better at it. Okay, but yeah, like I said, boxes pile up, then I clean it up. But some people let it pile up and they never clean it up, and then they look like a hoarder.
then whenever I remember that I went to Wendy's, I'll remember that I got a small chili at Wendy's. And since they usually serve those at like molten hot temperatures, it's still warm and I can eat it after I woke up.
I like a
So
good
like it's
Wendy's
actually
chili.
not that outrageous what he's saying.
No, it's all good.
So it's not his whole room, it's just one spot.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's one small part. It's not even that
Like,
bad.
it actually seems like the room itself is somewhat kempt.
Yeah,
Like, there's even a giant projector here,
exactly. It's totally
and
fine.
there's this,
Oh,
like,
it's a nice projector.
Allspark or Tesseract. I don't really know what this apparatus is, but that's pretty cool. It's just
Whatever it
his
is, it
area.
looks cool. Yeah, whatever that thing
He
in the
came
back,
in
the
here like this tornado
looks
of
nice.
filth and just
Yeah.
vandalized one spot in particular.
That's all. Yeah, everything else is totally
What's
clean.
the point in cleaning? It's just gonna get dirty again.
Exactly.
You know, as the Power Rangers say.
To be fair, my room is still pretty clean. Like I will.
Well, the point of cleaning is so it doesn't accumulate and keep piling up and piling up. Next thing you know, you're going to be swimming in a pool of McDonald's bags.
Say, the only reason why I cleaned up my room is that I was just always fucking annoyed with there being garbage everywhere. It was
Yeah, and if it does get annoying because it accumulates and it piles up, and you're like, oh, my room looks like shit. There's bags and garbage everywhere. I should probably throw this away.
fucking annoying. Like, that's it. Show us? Okay. Give me a minute. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna just do a zoom out, alright? Here we go.
The chat told him to show him his room, huh? Do a good old zoom out.
Is clean. Let me show you. Full cam. The whole room is clean. There are some drinks over here. This is literally like 2 days worth of drinks. 2 days
Yeah, it
worth
looks-
of drinks.
It looks way better
food from
than
a night ago.
the
And
Twitch
that's it.
or Twitter
Everything
rooms.
else, totally fucking clean. Yeah, that's I think that's I feel like that is very, very fucking clean. Wendy
It does look very clean, Osmongold, and I like how Osmongold and Penguinz both have long hair, beautiful long hair, and white shirts. My hair's kind of long, like it's to the weird midpoint where your hairs look stupid until it gets at least to your shoulders, then it looks better. And I have a white shirt too, but it's a button-up collar, which I really love this shirt, by the way. And let's continue.
Wendy's bag? That's because I went to Wendy's today. I was eating my food whenever I started the stream. Yes, there's a Wendy's bag because I went to Wendy's today. What are we gonna act like this is?
Yeah.
What are you guys too good to go to Wendy's now?
No, I love me some Wendy's and McDonald's, you know, and one fast food bag. That's fine. But when you have 100 or 200 and pizza boxes everywhere, I'm not saying XQC has pizza boxes and all that, but I seen a video of this room where there was like pizza boxes with pizza in it still, like one slice of pizza left. That who knows how long that's been there. It probably has cockroaches, and you get bugs, and it gets nasty if you don't clean it up.
Get the fuck out of here.
I like me some Wendy's.
That wasn't as
Don't worry.
bad as I would have
No,
expected, to be
no.
honest. Like it doesn't seem like there's many spills. Just like a little Coke here. Hold on, let me go back in.
I wonder if he's gonna look
Yeah,
at
so
my
just like a
old
little
one.
Coke stain there.
It's not terrible. I mean, it's kind of bad still, though. That's a lot of
There's
bags.
some big
It's nothing, man.
sticky areas.
I wonder if
So it
XQC
looks like
eats
he just
any
has, like, a drink
vegetables.
corner and then an everything else pile heap.
A lot of crushed soda. Well, not a lot, but there's cans
That's
there,
all from
and
the
there's
same
maybe
place.
root beer.
I don't
Looks
think
like
so.
a
This
root
is
beer.
McDonald's up here, and this
Yeah.
is.
What is
Score?
that?
I don't know what that was.
Score?
I don't know that spot.
Score? I've never heard of any fast food places called Score or whatever. I can't. It's kind of cut off from Asmongold's account, but right above that, it looks like a specialty box. You know, like a McDonald's double quarter pounder box.
I think some of these are. I think that bag
Asmon
is
vibes.
A
Does
Chipotle
Asmon have a
bag.
disgusting room as
Oh
well?
fuck! Here we
It's
go.
just so yucky. Like that's inviting.
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Asmongold was featured in this video at some point in this. They're gonna talk about it. So let's see what Asmongold's room looks like.
So many
fuck.
bugs
All
and
right,
shit.
all right,
Like I
here
already
we go.
freak out because of little fruit flies.
Here we go.
This is
Fruit
just
flies.
inviting the unknown, like opening a portal to hell.
Okay.
Does it have a bin? Well, I'm sure there's a garbage can. Oh, in fact, I think it's right here. It's just
And it's
It's
just
working
overflowing.
Bro,
it's
I'm
at
I'm
capacity.
telling you, like you.
It's
could
working
clean that up
overtime.
in like 2 minutes. Two
Yeah.
to 5
Get a-
minutes, that shit could be cleaned up.
Get a big black
Do it all it
garbage
can
bag,
just to stay alive. It's fighting for its fucking
throw it all in.
He's only been there for 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of people see trash. I see a story. I can I can base.
Yeah, I can see a story too. Like it's not all food. If you look, there's a black box, whatever that is. And to the right, there's like another what almost looks like a drawer, or another open bottom part of a box, and then to the very left, top left, there's like a almost like an what you would find like an Apple, like a MacBook in. It's like rectangular shaped and thin.
Basically,
Yeah.
carbon date. No, carbon date's the wrong word. I can like track his calories through his trash here.
If you, yeah, you can the calories, you definitely. But if you look at that, and you would assume that the streamer would be an obese fat person, and obviously XQC is not obese. He's actually pretty thin.
Like I can see what he how his digestion's probably going. Yeah, it tells a tale. It's got personality.
What
Alright, let me see Asmon.
Oh,
oh, all right.
here we go,
But
Asmon.
like I said, I expected that to be worse.
Look,
Let's see Asmon's room.
Asmon
it
room.
automatically fucking. It auto completes. The first fucking option.
You're looking at
Look at
your
the
when you're
suggestions right there.
worst, right?
It's not even hiding it. There's 2 of them. That's how bad it was.
But like I said, I expected that to be worse than with the way people hyped it up.
Yeah,
But maybe it will be in a
blow
month. We
things
can do
out
a
of
checkup.
proportion.
I've seen worse, definitely.
Asmongold's lair. Wow, this looks
Ap-
awful. Oh my god, this looks bad. This actually looks so much worse. I feel like I'm looking into like a gas station's dumpster.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
this just looks like a dirty
Hey.
diaper up there.
Exaggerate things, make things.
We all have our low
what they
points.
are.
Alright, so immediately this is more chaotic. Like this, at least XQC was localized to like one, like, cataclysmic.
What I was gonna say before I got interrupted by an ad is we all have our low points when it comes to cleaning, right? We let it build up and build up and build up, and then we're like, oh man, I gotta clean this or it's gonna freaking look terrible.
area. This is just like an actual apocalypse in this room. It is everywhere.
And that's true.
To be fair, things were pretty clean on the floor. Like,
Dang, Osman. Yeah. It looks like a tornado came through your room and just messed everything up. And I can see over there by your computer chair. Was that a 40? Is that an alcohol, like a old English 40 you'd get at a liquor store, half drink?
yeah, there was stuff on the floor. but we had that, like, that's the Super Nintendo. Like, we play the Super Nintendo all the time. I
Super
still use that
Nintendo,
house
hell
supply bed.
yeah. Donkey Kong Country.
That was one of my beds. I got
With no
this from
sheets.
a couch that we got for free, and we
You
couldn't
don't have
fit
any
it up the
sheets.
stairs, and so I just took the sofa mattress out of it, and I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna use this.
I guess you don't need a sheet to sleep, right?
Wait, what?
What?
There's a bed there?
What do you mean? The bed is right there. That is the bed. That's the bed.
That's where you sleep. You gotta
It
sleep
was
somewhere,
a
don't you?
great bed. Izzy made me throw it away. I'm still mad. It would still be there. She said she said, you don't want, like, she was like, oh, well, because I thought it was cool. Because, like, everyone would go over to my house, and then, like, people would get drunk as fuck, and they'd pass out on the floor, right? This is what would happen. So I thought, why don't we make it to where the whole floor is a bed? And that way, people can pass out, and they can fall asleep, and it'll be fine.
The whole floor as a bed. I like that idea. Just a giant mattress covering the entire floor. So if you pass out, at least you have something soft to sleep on. As long as there's not a McDonald's double cheeseburger box next to your face.
It was genius, yeah. Yeah, people get drunk, and like, because sometimes people sleep in the bathroom.
It's a good idea.
But that's usually not what would happen. It would be upstairs.
And if you came over to my house and I had a giant room with a giant mattress as a floor, you might have a couple cans knocking on your noggin, but I wouldn't let that happen.
That's actually smart as fuck. Yeah, and she just decided, she's like, I don't give a fuck about that. Like, you getting rid of that fucking sofa mattress. Get that the fuck out of the house. And I got rid of it, man.
You don't. No sheets? Nothing?
No sheets. That's what I was thinking. There's no sheets.
Change your sheets until she like first moved in with me.
You don't even have sheets on it.
So like, she
Is that a
comes to
teddy
visit,
bear?
and she looks at my bed, and she's like, "When did you last change your sheets?" And I said, "I was like, what do you mean?" She's like, "When did you change your sheets?" I'm like, "Well, what do you mean? I don't have sheets. I just have I have my.
I don't have sheets.
That's actually Cody's blanket. But like you know, like that was it. I never had changed my sheets ever.
Yeah, you've never changed your sheets because you don't have sheets. Also, on the bottom, is that a purple teddy bear? Do you snuggle up to teddy bears at night, Osmond? Do you snuggle up to teddy bears when you go to sleep? Or do you get a little nasty with your teddy bear? Get a little naughty?
Like ever? No, I'm not. I'm not trolling. Like, your parents didn't teach that. No, it's. And she didn't like. I remember she made me go. Like, we had to go to Walmart that night. We had to go to Walmart that night. She would not.
And you didn't buy sheets while you were at
She would
Walmart?
not tolerate that behavior. And yeah, I had new sheets that day, man. That's it.
Oh, he did. Okay, he bought them.
It's
He
just
bought
a
some.
raw
That's good.
mattress?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Just
the
a
yellow
raw
sheets,
mattress.
I don't know. That's
No,
like
there's no sheets.
that's some old lady wallpaper kind of sheets.
Hopefully, there's no
Bed.
no piss stains on it.
Wendy's.
Why would I have a friend that's
Oh,
Hold on a second. Was that just a mattress laying on the floor? Oh, what are you playing? Oh my gosh, dude. Look at all those sodas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of the big white cups. I just counted the big white cups. 16 big white cups. What is that? 32, 60 ounce or something? Then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solo cups, and you can see a stack. You see that? Looks like a root beer can with a stack of red solo cups behind it. Then there's a yellow cup up there. There's a 2-liter Mountain Dew on top. Oh my gosh! What are you playing? World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14 something? And then, look at that old phone. You still use that old phone? There's an old school telephone there. That's cool.
Oh, now we're fucking cooking. So, this isn't
What?
like an XQC level thing. So his
What?
vice seems to be drinks. XQC only had a few drinks on the desk. Asmon's is entirely drinks.
Well, that's because all the garbage is on the floor.
This shit is everywhere. Look at this phone.
Oh man.
Even in 2010, this
Yeah.
was like 50 years old.
That's what I was pointing out. The phone.
Right? Or maybe it's like the Powerpuff Girls hotline.
No, it was like we memed about it like that phone's only used to call the president. Like that's what we mean. But like my mom used
President
to
phone.
use that phone. That was straight. I still have it. I never got rid of it.
And Asmon can just dial up the nearby McDonald's for a free Coke or something if he pushes the red button.
I wish.
Yeah, so this one is. I think this one is absolutely worse.
Desk. There you go. And
Yeah, it is. And there's some on the ground
There's absolutely
too.
urine in some of these cups, no doubt.
I've never pissed in a cup before, and my mom preemptively told us whenever I moved up to that room, you cannot piss out the window.
I noticed an empty bowl there with a fork.
She said you can do anything you want up there. You can do drugs up there.
And a cardboard box up there with some grease stains. Maybe it was a pizza? It's probably a pizza.
You can drink up there, but you cannot piss out the window. Do not piss out the window. And to be fair,
Just go to the bathroom.
nobody ever pissed out the window.
Who pisses out
Not
windows?
Not a single time. Nobody ever pissed out the window.
Why don't you just go to the bathroom? You know?
Why? So
Whoa, there's
many
more
Cokes?
cups.
Well, you get one. The thing is, the reason why is like you get up and then you get one whenever you get food, whenever you get up, and then at night you get one again.
Oh man, I thought there was a lot of cups on the table. And then he pans down to the floor and there's like 20 more cups. Dude, how much Coke? How are you not fat?
So yeah, I mean that's pretty much why.
This is funny.
Oh, there's a root.
There's a
beer.
root beer. Hey, you said root beer at the same time I did.
Yeah.
not mad
Oh
at
no. I would get
Some
different
pink
stuff.
lemonade.
Was
Oh,
that
nice.
Pokemon cards?
That
Oh, dude, if you have any cups with any bit of soda in them and you let them sit, they're gonna mold. I hope you don't have any mold.
Spoon.
get a better look at that. That's molded over.
He just said there's mold. I told you. It's gonna mold.
Coke.
Oh, good.
That's
Why not?
molded over Coke.
Delicious.
Why not have that
This
on the
one's
desk?
one of my favorites here. I don't even know.
So like I was running out of room.
Why not?
Molded over Coke.
Why not have that?
I was running out of room on the desk. So I
I like how I said there's gonna be mold if you don't throw those out soon. And he's like, there's some molded over Coke.
I would pour the drinks into the previous drinks. And that's why it's like a weird concoction there. Is because that's like 5 or 6 drinks put together.
This
the
one's
desk.
one of my favorites here.
What help does that do if you're just putting it all in one cup? It's still gonna be there. If you're gonna do that, why not pour it all in one cup and then dump it down the sink or something? You know, throw it away.
I don't even know how long this has been here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
That's
dude,
just
Asmongold. What
Yeah, I'm
the,
pretty
is
sure
that? A
it's other
Betos?
than-
The paper wrap right there. It reminds me of like Betos. It's a Mexican burrito place, you know, and it looks like he had a burrito.
I just don't get the thought process. So he actively recognizes the mold and the filth and the grossness of it, obviously. But,
Yeah.
Like it's totally within his power right now to just be like, I'll throw one of these away. I'll take one of these out of my collection and throw it away. This is a little too moldy.
Yeah.
Then just walk 5 feet to a trash can.
Well, it wasn't 5 feet. Well, actually it was because we
Was it 20 feet?
used to throw everything just out the window.
Wait, everything? Like the cup too? Hopefully just the liquid.
We just threw all the garbage, all the trash out the window. Straight
The
up.
trash
Open
out the
windows,
window?
throw the garbage out the window.
Well, what? So you let it pile up outside of your house?
The
Who's gonna
city,
throw that away? The city's gonna throw it away?
I had to clean it up.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it was so bad that my neighbor
How,
couldn't sell his house.
how hard is it to throw something into the
People would come over.
garbage?
And they would be like, what's going on next door? And so
What's going on next door? There's a pile of Solo cups and McDonald's cups in front of his house underneath this window up here.
hated my neighbor. But I thought to myself, well, I hate my neighbor. Well, I want him to leave. So I cleaned it up.
I hope you did. I'm glad you did.
Yeah. And then
It's weird. I feel like I'm talking to him. He's like responding to me.
he was trying to leave too. Yeah, I was like, I don't want him here anymore. So I cleaned it up. Yeah, I cleaned it up that day.
Well, yeah, you don't want to look like a trashy person, you know. You don't want to look like
An
you're.
example. All right, we're gonna travel through time. Oh, what is this on the?
Look at the old. See that old school TV that he just showed? Look at those cups. Oh my cups.
Are these
You can almost not see your monitor with those cups.
stains or are these coins?
Those are coins. We used
Played
to.
so much World of Warcraft.
We used to. Well, basically, so okay. All right. So like, if you get a drink at McDonald's, it was $1.08 because it was $1 and then there was sales tax. So what does that mean? That means that you get a lot of change because you're going to pay with it with $2 bills. And so
I don't use bills anymore. I have my credit card. And I don't get change. I mean, I get change sometimes. And also, do you know how much fructose corn syrup he's drinking?
where does the change go? Well, I mean, some of it just ends up on the floor.
Some of it ends up on the floor. I mean, yeah, if you're like throwing it on the floor, you could at least put it in a pile on your desk or something, or a jar, like a coin jar, you know? But I get it. I have a couple coins in my room that I need to pick up, which I did because I vacuumed today after reading about those skin beetles.
Now it's now pre-inflation. Now it's $1.79.
Crafty bought like actual gold pieces in real life and just scattered them on the floor to find. What are these?
It's like an
black
Easter
spots.
egg. Easter
They are
egg
snakes?
hunt.
No, they're definitely not cockroaches. I've seen so many
No.
cockroaches I could identify those things from a mile away.
Well, they're not cockroaches because what cockroach looks like a perfect circle? And if they're stains, every stain's not gonna look like a perfect circle.
It could be like rabbit shit. Because Miz
More
had
like
that all over
diarrhea.
his room and it looked kind of like this.
Rat shit. I mean, I guess I could see that. It looks if it looks like any kind of shit to me, I would think like rabbit shit because they shit little balls like a deer. They shit pebbles. It could be like pebble shit.
Did Asmongold ever own a rabbit?
No, I never did.
All right, we're just
Oh,
gonna
rabbit.
go in order. So 4 years now. Why the DMCA music, man? I love Owl City as much as the next guy, but why
DMC. All right, is this someone else then? Oh nope, still him.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. Dude, he likes soda. He loves his soda as much as I love my beer. He's got root beer, Dr. Pepper. There's a bottle back there. It almost looks like a soy sauce bottle. And bowls piled up.
This one seems more organized. Like he's even got them
it's
color coded. He's got the Dr. Peppers together.
Yeah.
The
Organized.
root beer hanging
He-
off to the side.
He's
A1
got his
steak
trash
sauce in the
organized.
background just in case things get crazy.
Oh, hot sauce?
Man, he even just
Could be
leaves
hot
the
sauce.
sauce in these bowls.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you not run out of silverware? Because this is not plastic. I can.
So the way that we did that is I just bought new forks, and now I only use plastic
You just-
silverware.
He
The
just
only
bought
time
new
I use
forks.
Plastic silverware is whenever I eat steaks.
Immediately tell this is metal, or at least it looks like it.
I agree. You can't eat a steak with a plastic fork because it'll break.
Yeah, they were.
No, it's definitely just like a metal fork. So he just replaces his silverware instead of cleaning.
What is that?
Yeah.
You eating chili? What is
I
that?
did that. My mom got
You're
mad at
showing
me.
one spot. Why so much A1 steak sauce?
Oh, it was A1. Okay. Maybe he eats a lot of steak, or maybe he puts A1 steak in his chili from Wendy's.
It's where I kind of like put everything
Oh,
together.
This
it
is
is
a
like
drastic
Camera
improvement.
setup and all
Yeah.
that. I pretty much put it together in this PC. And beyond. If I get ever,
I
get-
think
Like this is just clutter. It's not filth
Yeah,
anymore.
it
It's
So much soda. Pepsi box, Sprite box, Dr. Pepper box, 12 packs, by the way. A Capri Sun. Infowars.com bin. Oh, okay.
was
straight up
fine.
clutter.
Like, whenever I posted this, everybody was talking shit. It was completely fucking fine. Infowars? Yeah, dude, my mom was like, dude, she was into Alex Jones. Like, I'm talking about, like, she was watching him. We were in Austin, Texas. She
Alex
was
Jones, Joe Rogan.
on the public access channel. So, yeah, I still have it. It's over there behind me.
So like no drinks on the gaming setup here.
Yep.
No bags of
That's one thing I've noticed when I've watched these videos of streamers. They keep their streaming area nice and clean for the most part. And then over here, where the camera doesn't show, is complete clutter and McDonald's and what have you.
Yeah, it was
Food.
completely clean.
It's just straight up clutter.
Yeah.
By the way, Osman, that chair looks very comfortable.
That's all.
So this one's not even bad. That one just looks more like a hoarder's house as opposed
Yeah.
to like a
Hey,
custom
hoarder.
battle station. Yeah, so it's really like he cleaned it up.
Yeah.
12 years ago, disgusting.
Ah,
Modern, passable.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you.
Again, just kind of like
Thank
a
you,
hoarder's
yeah,
facility.
exactly.
Because he's just got shit all over the place, but it's not filth.
No, it's just
Like
garbage.
it looks like he gets rid of the mold hazards.
No Coca-Cola mold.
Well, the problem why I have to get rid of
You
it
gotta-
is I run out of space on the desk.
That's like me with my beer boxes. I'm like, oh shit. I get beer boxes because, like I said, I drink a lot of beer and they pile up. I'm like, okay, I need to get rid of these because if somebody comes to my house like a guest, that's embarrassing if they walk in and they're like, holy shit, is this guy a hoarder? And I'm like, no, I'm not. I just haven't thrown it away yet.
So, like, the reason why I didn't have to get rid of the moldy stuff beforehand is that I could just make more space on the desk. But I run out of space faster, so I have to get rid of it.
Drinks.
It's not even like I feel like this was not even remotely as bad as people made it out to be. I think that everybody was being this was not as bad. Showroom, I just did at the beginning of the video. There's the video. It's from Charlie. We all know Charlie. There it is. So look at this. In fact, you can hire someone to clean his room and doesn't. Yeah, the thing is that I don't know how people can live in such filth. They're millionaires too. They have the power to hire a clean lady. My room is clean now. Okay.
Your room does look a lot better. At the beginning of the video when you zoomed out, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. But the previous videos, that was a lot of cups, dude. That was a lot of drink cups. And, hey, we can all improve on our lives and get more cleanly. So you've improved, Asmongold. You've improved. That was a hilarious reaction. Having Asmongold go back and forth with Penguinz, not face to face, obviously, but the back and forth was hilarious. His reaction was hilarious, and wow, the mold in the Coke, and I'm glad you cleaned it up. I'm glad you changed. Everyone can change and clean up their lives. Anyway, yeah, that was awesome, and I clean up my beer cans too. We're all not innocent here. We all have our moments where we're living in filth, and then we change. That was hilarious. Thanks for watching, if you did, and peace.